Hey everyone, I'm sure you're all aware of the Astroworld incident by now, and people are pointing a lot of fingers. Who's to blame? Travis Scott, Drake, Live Nation, Apple Music, NRG Stadium? I know who is to blame. Keep watching and I'll tell you who. First of all, let's have a brief moment of silence for the people that died and their families. Alright, so first let's look at Travis Scott. To put it lightly, he's known to have a very dark side. You see two pictures of him putting up the devil's horns, and on the right he is with Marilyn Manson, a very famous Satanist, and you see the tattoo of the seal of Lucifer on Marilyn's hand. Here's another picture of Travis Scott promoting the fallen angel image. We see this a lot in popular music, and Travis Scott is no exception in promoting this image. Alright, here's another picture of him wearing a shirt with three eyes on it. The third eye has quite a bit of symbolism in occult circles. It's connected to mysticism and Zen, among other things. Here's another picture of him in a birdcage. First of all, he looks like a demon. Like, that is one sketchy, scary looking picture. But also the fact that he's in a birdcage. There's some symbolism to the birdcage as well. Birdcage. Symbols of imprisonment are used in monarch mind control programming. The symbols are a literal representation of the mental and physical bondage or imprisonment of Illuminati slaves. So, by showing us that birdcage imagery, they're trying to make us slaves of this, Illuminati agenda. All right, let's rewind back to a couple years when Travis Scott was part of the Super Bowl 2019 halftime show. Started out with Maroon 5 and he came on a little later. So quite a few dark themes featured in this show as well. A lot of red and blue symbolism, yin yang. All right, well, let's see where he came in.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Going on you with the pick and roll. Young flame, here, single mode. Faith is here. With all the ice on in the booth. At the gate outside. When they pull up, they get me loose. Yeah, jump out, boys. Nike boys.
So that was his first appearance in the show. The average fan might say, oh, that was so cool. He came down with a meteor. It's not a meteor. It's fallen angel symbolism again. I saw Satan fall to earth like lightning from heaven. Luke 10:18. And also, let's look at that picture again. Looks like hell opened up. Like you see all these flames. Therefore hell hath enlarged herself and opened her mouth without measure, and their glory and their multitude and their pomp, and he that rejoiceth shall descend into it. So you definitely see a lot of rejoicing and glory and pomp in this case. Alright, so let's now proceed to the show. So this was the promo for it. See you on the other side is a phrase that was promoted with it. So you saw it on their Twitter. You see it here on the poster. So see you on the other side. What do you think that's talking about? What do you think that's referring to? Well, this shirt that Travis Scott wore at the show kind of represents that see you on the other side. You see people are going in and they're colored blue, and then they come out on the other side and they look like demons. So see you on the other side kind of sounds like hell, doesn't it? All right, and then let's take a look at the stage. All right, here's one view. Let me show you guys another view to really bring something out. All right, so this right here is what I want you guys to focus on. Looks like an upside down cross, doesn't it? Another occult symbol. A broken cross or upside down cross. These are symbols of rejecting or mocking Christ. And that is how they set up the stage at this concert. All right. But wait, there's more. Moving on to the promoters and sponsors of this event. Apple Music was one. They broadcasted the show. But Apple as a whole, I'm really starting to believe that Apple is promoting this forbidden fruit imagery. So you can see even in the companies that sponsored this show have a lot of sin-like symbolism in their names and brands and logos. When Travis Scott apologized, first of all, there's a lot of doubts as to the sincerity of this video. And one thing that struck me about it, he kept rubbing his head and rubbing his eye like he just woke up or something. That was really strange to me. And one person joked on YouTube, he rubbing his head so much because he's trying to remember what they told him to say. But something really caught my eye. He kept rubbing his eye, covering his eye. And believe it or not, this is connected to occultism as well. Covering one eye or putting a pyramid symbol over one eye is a tribute to Horus. So in what is supposed to be an apology video, he's worshiping a god. He's doing a ritual. That answers the question about how sincere it is. It's crazy. All right, of course, this brought back from the image of one of his album covers. All right, people going into his mouth to attend this concert, attend this show. But what does that look like? Hellmouth, the entrance to hell, envisaged as the gaping mouth of a huge monster, an image which first appeared in Anglo-Saxon art and then spread all over Europe. So you see this artwork, this image from as early as probably the 5th century, and you see all these years later, Travis Scott's using it, and people don't even know the significance of it. All right, let's look at this poster again. See you on the other side. Take a look at the hands specifically. That looks like something. Pale Man, a grotesque child-eating creature that appeared in the Pan's Labyrinth film. So, pretty similar looks there. The hands, the circles or eyes in the middle. Yeah, pretty strong resemblance there. So speaking of child-eating creature, from 2018 we see that the age audience of rap, all right, see a lot of teenagers, quite a few 20-year-olds and young adults. So it's not like older people don't listen to it, but definitely on the younger side of things. And who died as a result of this event? Young people. The victims range in age. The first 8 victims range in age from 14 to 27 years old. Then the 9th victim was revealed as a 22-year-old, and we just found out about a 9-year-old that died from injuries. All right, so grotesque child-eating creature. Other ideas, similar ideas of child sacrifice, targeting young people. These are too many coincidences to be a coincidence. All right. And the Phoenix. All right, this was an image that appeared at the show as well. What is the significance of a phoenix? A bird that rises from the aftermath of fire from its ashes, symbolizes rebirth and eternity, and is also representative of hope. And in the occult specifically, it is believed that the phoenix is a symbol of Lucifer, who was cast down in flames and who they think will one day rise triumphant. So, we've seen a lot of satanic and occult symbols, rituals, themes. This event was packed with this stuff. Like, you cannot deny all of these connections. Finally, why didn't he stop the show? That's a question that everyone's asking. There were multiple moments during the show when fans were shouting out, "Stop the show, stop the show, stop the show," and he didn't stop, he kept going. He paused at certain moments like this one, but he never truly stopped.
There's an ambulance in the car. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is that? All that. 2 hands to the sky. 2 hands to the sky. 2 hands up, y'all. 2 hands up.
Pause. 2 hands to the sky. This is very similar to a Freemason hand position where 2 hands are thrusted into the air. Let's keep going.
Y'all know what y'all came to do. Chase me. Let's go. Whoa. I want to make this ground shake. Whoa. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 5, 7, 4. Yeah.
So he knows that people have died, people have been injured. There's an ambulance at the show. He just blinks his eyes and keeps going. What's up with that? Did he want these people to be killed that night? I wouldn't point the finger at him specifically. I mean, there's a bigger influence here. If you guys haven't figured it out by now, the person I blame for this Astroworld incident is Satan. All of these satanic themes, satanic symbols and rituals, Satan was the reason all of this happened. John 10:10a, the thief does not come except to steal and to kill and to destroy. He's stolen a lot of popular artists' souls. Many popular artists have sold their souls to the devil. He killed 10 people as a result of this and injured many, many more. And he destroyed all of these people's relationship with God and sense that God is with them. All right? Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, walks about like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. Resist him. 1 Peter 5:8-9. So you see, the devil uses things like music to really deceive us and to put his agendas out there without us even knowing. And unfortunately, in this case, to end the lives of innocent people. So watch out for the devil and his tricks. People thought this was a concert. It wasn't a concert. It was a ritual. And whether Travis Scott knew this was going to happen or not, whether Live Nation knew this was going to happen or not, whether NRG, Drake knew this was going to happen or not, Satan knew this was going to happen. This was his plan. But thank you, Lord, that one day all this evil will be put to an end. Death will be no more, sin will be no more, and Satan will be no more. So until that day, be vigilant, be careful, make wise choices, and may all that you do be for the glory of God. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are noble, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there is any virtue, if there is anything praiseworthy, think on these things. Be vigilant, my friends.